Hello everyone and welcome back to Gamemode 4, the second episode of Public Server 6, and I've been pretty busy since the last episode, and hey, I did say that I was going to be playing a lot more off camera and just making episodes every now and again with special events or activities, and today is no exception. I did mention at the end of last episode that we would be doing blast furnaces and tunnel bores this episode, and I've been busy collecting all the gear and equipment here for all the custom crafting, and got plenty of rails as we got last episode, so we're basically all ready to go. We're in our new starter house here in town, so I'm going to give you a little tour around here, and then we're going to head over to our new base area as well. So yeah, this is just down by the docks that you saw last episode, which was a while ago now, a few weeks ago. And a lot has happened around town here. I'm not going to worry about going around and touring town or anything. If you want to check out town, there's like a bunch of other videos that people are making on the server as well. And hey, jump on the server and have a look around too. So iGalaxy, our neighbor, has built a giant house too, and we are just here next to him. And yeah, I built this a couple of weeks back and entered it in the March build competition too. Got a mailbox out front if you want to leave me anything. GFD's left me a bunch of maps. And yeah, it's nice and cozy. Got a nice little like cauldron cooking here. Eli the Wolf, and yeah, a couple of maps and stuff. So this is kind of my little base of operations out of town, and then down here I've just got a nice little kind of storage area and a bed, and a sign here from Blue that says Blue approved, but why do you sleep all day? Good question, Blue, good question. We've also got a nice little tunnel here that leads to iGalaxies, a mole map from Hoz, and up here is just a little attic space that you can sneak into, and a little hidden corner around there. So yeah, it's not too bad. I'm pretty happy with it, and it's definitely one of the cooler houses I've built kind of ever, so I'm pretty happy with it overall. But the main point of things that I wanted to do was grab all this stuff here. This is everything we need for tunnel bores, and this is everything we need for blast furnaces. So plenty of gear, plenty of equipment, and I'm going to head into the nether, because I've set up a tunnel and everything, to that kind of mountain forest area that we kind of explored a bit in the first episode, where I had my little camping hut there, made that my little base there, made a little perimeter and stuff. So I'm going to head over there and I'll show you what I've been up to, and I'll be sure to bring all this with me. So I just found out that blast furnaces have actually been renamed to Smelteries, which makes a lot of sense, because obviously we had blast furnaces added in 1.14, so having the module also called blast furnaces was getting a little bit confusing, but it's been called Smelteries now, which actually makes quite a lot of sense, and I quite like that addition. But the first thing we got to do for tunnel bores is we have to craft one. So what do we need to do here? We need to get a minecart with the furnace, a piston, and a tripwire hook to get a minecart with piston. Nice. Alright, and that's basically good to go. So all we have to do with that now is lay down some rails, fill up the minecart with coal and rails, and then the tunnel bore just do its thing, I think. I've never actually used one of these ever. There's a lot of modules I haven't really explored, so that'll be interesting to see that work. And then blast furnaces, obviously I've used many years ago, but I believe that's more or less the same. So we'll set that up at the new base as well, along with a tunnel bore system way down in the depths below our camp house. So if you do want to come check out where I've set up, it's literally just down the left tunnel here once you come through the main town portal there. This is going to be reset in 1.16. I believe we actually came to the nether briefly in the last episode. Oh, this is new. Things are always changing on here. Anyway, so it's just a matter of, yeah, taking this left tunnel here, heading down, and then literally not too far, right here for that matter, mcpeachpies and TDP. I think that's a player group, I'm not entirely sure. This is actually pretty close to where we came into the nether last time. I think it was Grian's old portal, possibly. But yeah, literally just down here. Just pop up the ladder and bada bing bum boom, you're inside our little camping hut. And I've even made a map, which was really annoying to make because I have such little resources. There, that's a little outline there. That was that first little hut we found right back in that first episode, and then I've just put this cool little kind of outline, kind of random, kept it kind of somewhat contained because I don't know how much space I'm going to use, but I can assure you it's probably not going to be too much. In fact, this is probably bigger than any other base I've ever made on Gamemode 4, except for maybe on Gamemode 4 Public Server 2. where I converted that whole island. But anyway, so my plan of attack here is basically to dig a kind of staircase of sorts, and yeah, just get down kind of as low as we can, probably Y11, so in case we find some diamonds and such, and then set up a tunnel bore and just kind of let it go until it runs out of coal, or maybe zigzag across a bit and kind of do strip mining but with a tunnel bore, which sounds kind of cool, not gonna lie. And I'll probably set up the blast furnace just down below here. I think it's probably gonna be the best thing to do. But I think what I'm gonna do first is go down and set up the tunnel bore, and then once we've done a little bit of mining, we'll come back and set up the blast furnace. Oh, sorry, the smelter. For the smelteries. I'm gonna keep doing that. It's like when somebody tells you their name and they say, oh no, actually that was my nickname. My real name is this. That's what we're gonna do with smelteries. Well, I was breaking the golden rule and digging straight down. I was really worried, oh, maybe I'll dig into like the top of a ravine and then fall to my death or something. Went to dig out a block to place down a torch, and look what I found. That is kind of unsettling, but also very, very lucky. How far down does this... Oh, it's a cave. Oh, and we totally would have dug straight into the top of the cave. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, well, that works out better than I expected. So that means we can just set this up as our kind of ladder here, which will just turn into like a vertical rail so we get up a bit quicker. And yeah, I'll just use this mine to get down. Awesome. Very dark. Very spooky. Ooh, that was close. I could hear the lava, so I was like, ooh, I'll just be cautious and just add the occasional like stopping point. And we were not far off, but that's good. Nice little open area down here, so I'll clear this out and then I'll get the tunnel bore set up. I think I'm just going to head this way, put that down. I'm not entirely sure if there's a specific way to do this. I might just quickly grab a block though. Make sure it goes the right way. I think if I put maybe the minecart chest down first, fill that with rails and coal. Not actually sure what I'm doing. I've got a bunch of torches so I can just light it up as I go. Do I just put it down? Well, it worked. Now what? How do I start it? How do I start it? Ah, that makes sense. Right click it with coal, of course. Right, let's grab a piece out of there, as long as you have a chest cart. Yep. I've kind of broken this now, so I'm just going to clear that out and put down another rail. Throw those ones back in there. And away it goes. And it's automatically placing the rails. Server's a little bit laggy, so we're just going to bear with that, but... Oh, that's so cool. I wonder what happens when it gets to ores. Oh, it does break it. So I was wondering if maybe it picked it up, but I don't think it does. However... I was just wondering if we put maybe like a... Oh, lava pit. What happens... Okay, that just keep going. I'm gonna leave those ones because it... Okay, so that was close, it nearly broke, but it did stop when it got to the edge of the lava pit. That's good to know. You just hold there a second, thank you. So, what I need to do is get, let's just block that off too, there's a cave over there. And I need to place down, oh, this is a deep lava pit. In front of it, and then I need to get that other chest minecart back up behind it. Just gonna go ahead a little bit and, oh yeah. This is a, oh dear, this is a very big lava pit. So I guess this is the only downside to trying to use these for diamonds, that it's gonna keep stopping at every kind of main point. Alright, so that should be a clear path ahead until we get to the next lava pit. So if I run back here and also just maybe make this a little bit safer, because the last thing I want to do is go jumping in lava. Then run up to behind the minecart chest, give that a back push back into that. Come on. Is it not going to work, or do we need to right click it again with coal? Oh dear, what do I do? What do I do? Do I need to replace this maybe? Load it back up with the rails and the coal, leave myself a piece, or can I just give it a push? There we go. Just gotta right click again. I love the noises, it sounds like an actual like train. Now, is this gonna work? Sure is. Okay, so maybe it wasn't lag, maybe there just is a bit of a delay between... Yep. That's all good. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's breaking all those blocks. It makes sense that it's going to take a little bit of time to do it. Oh, this is so cool. This would be really good for like doing nether tunnels and stuff as well. Because you just let it go and... I mean, I guess you've got a much higher risk of losing it in the nether, because if you run through a lava pool, then the whole thing gets destroyed. Oh, is that diamond? Oh, cool. First diamonds from our tunnel bore. Oh, and it went over some. So, what I might do, I'm going to take the coal out of there and just let it run with the coal that it will run with. And as it goes, I will run back behind it and pick up the rails. That's pretty cool. And I guess by that sense, you can actually also control it. How often does it use rails? I'm just wondering how far like it will go if you can just let it keep going with the amount of rails you put in there. But it looks like it's just using a different amount than what's actually in there. Curious. But hey, I mean, it's already been beneficial. We've got diamonds there. And lapis and redstone. Cool. Oh well, I'm going to let this keep running for a little bit, and just as it does that, I'm going to trail on behind it and pick up any resources it breaks, and then I'll come back through and dig up these rails and dig up all the resources it leaves behind. Okay, it looked like it ran out of coal, which is all good, because I took the coal all out. And it's got a decent distance. I think someone just said that it does 3 minutes per piece of coal, so that's actually pretty decent. What I might do is just kind of like move across ways so that we start making kind of like different shafts instead of just going in a ridiculously long straight line that'll disappear for the ages. What I might do is throw out a whole bunch of this cobblestone for the starters. Grab you. Okay, cool. I was like, ooh, that better not disappear everything that I worked so hard to collect, but it looks like it drops all the items you need to craft it, which is a minecart, a furnace, and tripwire hook. Cool, sorry, minecart, furnace, tripwire hook, and the piston. Sweet. Cool. So, dig up these rails and then start down the next tunnel. And off it goes, just like that. So that should give us 3 minutes of runtime for the tunnel bore. And all I need to do is trail behind it and add some torches and pick up any items that get broken. And also patch up any lava pools, but it's just like a little bit of babysitting. Cool. Get this one running and see how far it goes. Cool, well I've managed to dig out not one, not two, but 3 tunnels with tunnel bores. This one I actually had to stop because I think I put too much coal in it. I went a lot further than the other ones. But I've managed to probably triple my diamond count just about there, which is absolutely awesome. A crazy amount of redstone, heap of iron, a bit of lapis and a bit of gold too. So, oh wow, that is nearly 9 whole stack of redstone blocks, just about. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is head back up here. I will come back for some of this stuff, but I want to head back up. I will bring the gold and the iron with me and a bunch of coal. Everything else I will come back for. But I've dug the entrance way out here into the block because in theory, we should be able to pop down a minecart here. I've made a little station up top here and use vertical rails, which is one of my favorite modules on the whole server, and it's absolutely awesome. So hopefully nothing goes wrong here, and we can just inch our way forward to the ladder and zoom on upwards. Oh, I love this so much. Honestly, the minecart like additions with Gamemode 4 is just fantastic. This is a bit dodgy. There we go. Now hopefully this little thing works up here. Look at that. And if we get out of the minecart, we don't die. Awesome. And then I've made this very dodgy ladder system here to get back up to here. Cool. Well, that works out perfectly. I'm going to have to rearrange how I kind of working this. I think I might make a proper staircase or something or other. And somewhere maybe just down here, possibly in this direction here, going to set up the blast furnace. So I'll go grab all the resources for that and see what we need to do to get it set up. I made a little bit more space at the top of the vertical rail here below kind of where we've got our very messy kind of utility area, which I had to expand as well. But this is where I want to put the smeltery. So if we come down here, I think it's literally just as simple as starting off with a custom craft. And where do I want to put this? I was thinking of putting it like here, but I actually think I might put it more here. So that it's kind of like off to the side a bit, and then I can always dig tunnels kind of further that way if I need to. Haven't really got much of a plan for how I want to do kind of the base area around here yet, but I will get to that soon. Alright, there we go. So that's that there. Now, where did I put the wiki page? There it is. So, 2 iron bars at the top, iron block in the middle, redstone torch to the bottom, 2 comparators, and a piston. Ooh, that's new. That's very cool. Looks like there's been a few more changes than I realized with smelteries. That's pretty awesome. Right, and then all we should have to do is put a furnace in the front, and then surround it with iron blocks. And I'm not sure if you still need to, but hey, bit of glass just for old time's sake. So, all we should need to do now is quickly grab some coal, and then if you're unfamiliar with how smelteries work, where did I put the excess coal? There we go. They basically just double gold and iron, and I think they might even do more now. So what do they do? So they do gold, iron, diamond, emerald. Wait, diamonds? You can double your diamonds? That's kind of crazy. Emeralds, coal. I can do coal as well. I'm going to have to get some silk touch. Lapis, redstone, sand to glass, and chorus fruit to pop chorus fruit. Right, so I definitely need silk touch. let's how about it's just a little test. Let's throw 8 in there. Bit of coal and see if this works. Oh yes, it is working. Oh, I remember that. Oh, that's great. Okay, so now we've thrown 8 in there. So in theory we should get 16 out. Ooh, new sound effects. Looks like it's all done. So 8 ironings in there. That's pretty normal. And then I think we can break the glass. I don't think that you really need that there, but if we just make a little access point up here, and the hopper should be another 8. 16. So we threw 8 in there and got 16 out. That's awesome. I love that. And I'm so happy to see as well, I keep closing the wiki page, that they've added so many more things to the smelteries as well. So definitely silk touch is going to be a priority here, because if we can double diamonds, coal, redstone, lapis, all of that, that is a fantastic opportunity right there. Mind you, lapis and redstone, you already get multiple out of an ore anyway. Right, I'm going to quickly utilize some of this iron here and make a hopper and set up a little collection point underneath here with a barrel. This blast furnace is working fantastically. Got it all running basically automatic now. Load up items in the hopper and the barrel up there, flow down into here, and they're all getting doubled and spitting out in the barrel down here. Awesome, so we're getting double the gold and iron at the moment. Anyway, I'm probably gonna figure out my plan for kind of this area between videos, so let me know if you have any ideas on what to kind of do here. I have a few kind of ideas from past servers and the way that I've done kind of bases back on, years ago, back on NZ Network. I think might have been in a live stream long time ago. But anyway, I've had heaps of fun with tunnel bores and blast furnaces. Next episode I have a plan as well, and that is to basically go to the end, because only a couple of days ago now there was the Ender Dragon fight and the end opened on the server. Unfortunately I missed it, but that's all good because there's a few modules, end related ones, that I haven't checked out yet. Also Hoz is here visiting. Hoz gave us the mole map that is in our townhouse. But yes, thank you guys all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the blast furnaces and the tunnel bores, and I will catch you all in the next episode.